What's up, YouTube? It is time for another vape-tastic voyage with your boy, Mr. B. How y'all doing? Mr. B's doing good. Mr. B's doing good. I took like a 3-hour freaking nap this evening. Just woke up a little bit ago. I don't get any sleep. That's my life. Anywho, anyhow, anyway, tonight we're going to be doing a Wotofo combo. They don't go together, but they're both from Wotofo, so they do go together. I guess that makes sense. Doesn't make sense to you. Doesn't really matter. It makes sense to me. Anywho, we're going to go over the Addy 3 Ice Cube by Wotofo and the Chieftain Centaurian 220 watt box mod temperature controlled device. Right. Looks good together. Looks pretty sexy together. Looks beautiful. Nice little setup right here. So, yeah. So we're going to break this down, get down low, personal, and physical with this biatch. And we'll be right back. Y'all stick around. I'll be right back. Alright, people, we are down low and getting physical with the Ice Cube and the Chieftain Centaurian from Wotofo. So let's go over our Ice Cube first. I didn't take the build out of it. Too much work breaking it down, making it a little easier for y'all. Here's your box from Wotofo. Stainless steel version, comes in black also. You got your scratch and snip sticker up in the bottom and all that. Alright, so let's pop the top here. This little card tells you what you get in there. Get your bag of extra clear O-rings, red O-rings, and blue O-rings. You also get extra screws. You get the Allen key. And you get a couple spit-back mesh guards that you can stick there in the top. You can see those. See them in there in the bag? Yeah. Okay, there you go. So our Addy Cube, Ice Cube, is 22 millimeters by 22 millimeters by 22 millimeters, which is a cube. So you get your 510 drip tip adapter, screws right on the top. You can also pop it off here, and you can put whatever drip tips you want in there. Not using that, I'm using the wide chuff cap that comes on there. It does have a heat resistant glass chamber. I didn't think this was glass, but maybe it is. It doesn't feel like glass, but it says it's glass on their website. It's got nice slanted corners there, you can see. It's 2-post velocity style deck with a 2.5 3 mil deep juice well. Let's see if I can pop this off of here. So that whole bottom lip where the O-ring is your juice well. You can see where the cotton goes down there pretty far. So you got a pretty good amount of area for your dripping and juicing up. It does have the spit back guard. I don't use those. I take them out. It does go right in here. It slides right in there in that little lip there where that crease is. You can pop that in there. This is a top airflow atomizer. The airflow is right there between these two pieces here. You have one on each side, and they just sit right on top of your build deck there. This fucking thing won't focus correctly. There you go. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much how your airflow goes through, right there through the slanted bottoms, right under the coils. Got your gold-plated, non-adjustable 510 pin, your Wotofo Ice Cube, and your serial number W9761. The 510 drip tip is a 6 millimeter. That's a 6 millimeter wide drip tip, and your wide bore is 8 millimeter. All right, so there we go for the Addy Cube, the Ice Cube. Very sleek, very sexy, very unique. Nothing else like it that I've seen. It's just a sexy little bitch right there. It's just a sexy little bitch. So there we go on that. There we go on that. Let's go ahead and stick this to the side. Alright, so the Wotofo Chieftain Stentorian here. So, just got your regular. This doesn't actually have a authenticity sticker on it. Kind of weird. It is authentic though. Nothing else on it. Chieftain Stentorian. Got your user manual and all this good stuff. Yada 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 yada. This thing's pretty nice, man. It's very similar. Well, it's not similar, but it is the same box style almost. A little bit different from the Twisted 420's Twisted Triple box that he collaborated on with Wotofo. This is a 220 watt temp control device. It supports nickel and titanium. You get your USB flat cable for USB charging. Yes, you can charge this via USB. Doesn't say anything about firmware updates, so I'm not sure about that. But it's a nice aluminum box here. It's got a nice screen on it. 5 clicks off. I'm not going to show, well, 5 clicks on, but I'm not going to show temp control. I don't vape in temp control at all. But pretty much when you have temp control built on here, it automatically senses it and will show you your temperature reading here. This does go from 5 watts to 220 watts. The resistance range on it in temp control mode is 0.06 ohms to 2 ohms. And your straight wattage on Kanthal or Nichrome goes from 0.1 to 3.0 ohms. Temperature range on your nickel and titanium goes 200 degrees to 650. It does not have a Celsius option on this mod. Pretty much simple design here with its buttons. 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off. Hold down your up and down button and you can lock your keys. Can't do anything other than that. It's pretty straightforward and simple. It is kind of slow when you go up and down. I mean, getting to 220 watts takes a hot minute. Like a hot motherfucking minute. But yeah, you can see how slow that shit is. Literally could like rub one out while you're waiting to go to 220 watts from 50 watts. Like, seriously, we're still at 140. So that's a downfall on me. That would annoy the shit out of me, especially if I'm putting different builds. We're still working our way up to 220 watts, people. This does come in only black. It's the only color option you have. So there you go. We're at 220 watts. Now it's going to take me forever to get it back down when I run it again. You do have a spring-loaded 510 connection, gold-plated in there. This is the same exact 510 and fire button on the Twisted Triple box from Twisted 420. Very clicky button here. I love that button. I love the way this looks. They're both gunmetal smoked out look to them. You got Chieftain there and Stentorian logo on the bottom. Said it's aluminum. It's like a brushed aluminum feel. It's got a nice texture to it. This is a series run dual 18650 here. You got your big ass magnet top and the bottom. Pop those out. You got some nice beefy ass brass connections here for your positive and negative. You got your pull out and your polarity readings on the back of the plastic wrap. This is plastic, but it's built quite nice. It's built quite nice, people. So, there we have it. The Chieftain and the Ice Cube by Wotofo. And let's go ahead and screw those together and make them look nice and sexy together. I mean, it's a nice little setup right there. It's a good looking setup. It's a good looking setup, people. You can pick this up at B&M Vapor here in Glen Burnie, Maryland. The Addy is $30, and I'm pretty sure the mod is $80 or $85. So it's $75 to $85. I can't remember what it was. Kind of forgot. But yeah, this screen is super nice. It's bright as shit. Oh, another thing to note, there's no venting on this box at all. That's definitely a negative for me. You definitely need to have vent holes on a box. So, yeah. Besides that, and the amount of time that it takes to scroll up or down in wattage mode, everything else about it is awesome. Would I buy this? Yes, I would buy this, but I would probably have to drill my own vent holes into this. I mean, I could do it myself. Not a big deal, but I definitely need vent holes on there. This could possibly be a vent hole. I'm not sure if it goes through where you pull off your cover. Does this go through? I guess... Yeah, I guess that can be a vent hole. I guess that'll work. I guess that would work as a vent hole. So there you go, people. Looking real good, looking real sexy, kind of like Mr. B. And yeah, so there you go. You got your Chieftain and your Ice Cube by Wotofo. And now that I feel like we've learned a little bit about up close and personal time with these two, we're gonna head back up top and vape on it for a minute. All right. Scrolling down from 220, people. Just rocking out, scrolling down from that 220. Alright, so finally, we're back down to, what are we going to run this at? So 0.18 twisted Canthal build up in here. I'm going to take it down to 85 watts. Now that we're back up top. I really do like that screen though. The screen is very nice on here. It's just a good looking setup right here, people. Okay, what happened? Guess I wasn't holding down the fire button properly. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Nice little double featured setup here for about 100 and... if it's like 80, 85 bucks for the mod, you get 30. So you're about 110, 105, 115 price range. It's not a bad price for what you're getting here. I like it. It looks pretty sexy, and you probably get a lot of comments on it. The Addy is just beautiful on here. That Ice Cube Addy. I've been wanting to mess with this thing for a long time now, and got my hands on it for review, courtesy of Dima and B&M Vape, and it's just a good looking combo here. It's a good looking combo, people. So go ahead and check him out. Check this setup out. The Chieftain 220 watt temp control and the Addy Ice Cube, both from Wotofo. So with that said, people, you all keep it classy there in YouTube land on the other side of the looking glass. And Mr. B and the Wotofo combo, we are out this bitch.